Welcome back to LTD Train. We've got something interesting here at Live the Dream. We're going to talk about politics. And that really scares people when we're talking about making money and living the American dream. Throwing in politics, getting all confused and angry and frustrated and starting to argue with each other. That's not what it's all about. Right now, it's a little different than that. Politically, we've got a candidate over here. And he's a little aggressive on trade. So what he's planning on doing is changing the tax structure to level out the playing field for the United States. On that side, we're probably going to end up paying more for import products because taxes are going to be higher on them to get them out of their country into ours. That makes sense. And again, this is more American politics, but those of you internationally, think about the concepts we're talking about, not the exact situation. Because you might be in the opposite situation. You might be trying to figure out how to pay more taxes to get your product exported into another country, and that's okay too. But we need to think outside the box here, because if things go that way, things are going to happen differently. Price for goods from overseas is going to come up. Now, we've got another candidate who's on the verge of starting World War III right now. And in all honesty, she might do it. And if she does, relationships are going to change with Russia, with Russia's allies, possibly China. We don't know what's going to happen there. So importing is kind of a dangerous territory right now if you're using that for your livelihood, because you don't know when your next product's going to come in. If you have plenty of product already in inventory and you don't mind if a shipment gets held up, or you don't mind if the price goes up, or you're not banking on that one product making you money for the next decade, then you're going to have better opportunities. So we've got a warmonger and a businessman running against each other for president. Things are going to change no matter what happens. Just face it. But you, the entrepreneur, can do one of two things. Well, you can either freeze up and freak out about it, or you can grab it by the horns and take advantage of the situation. There are opportunities coming with this. Opportunities are what we're all about. We're entrepreneurs. So go out there and figure out what those are. Don't freeze up. Don't freak out. Take advantage of the brain God gave you and go out there and learn something. It's time to be strong, to charge. Not be weak and sit in the corner and hope everything ends up all right so you can keep doing the same thing you've been doing for the last 10 years. It's time to live the dream. Get out there and live it. Don't sit on your butt hoping things are going to get better. Because there is some great opportunity out there. What you might call fear or anything else, I see that as excitement. This is an opportunity. The world's changing. The internet's changing. E-commerce is changing. The service industries are changing. Imports are changing. Exports are changing. Manufacturing's changing. You can start a factory in your own house with 3D printers if you want to. There are hundreds of things you can do to just grab the bull by the horns and ride this one out, because it's going to be rough. It's going to be bumpy. But it's going to produce opportunities that you can't imagine. So stay tuned with LTD Train. We've got a bunch of courses coming out and a lot of new ways to make money. But don't focus on the old ways right now. The world's changing. Be the entrepreneur you can be. Use your brain. Think outside the box and do something big. Because that's why we're here. We're here to encourage you to go out there and take action. Go out there and do something. We're here to encourage, train, and just have fun. That's what this is all about. So stay tuned to more from LTD Train. We got a lot coming up in the future weeks, especially some new courses coming out that you're not going to want to miss. So stay tuned for the promos, and oh yeah, down there's a button that says subscribe. Click it.